Tortellini is our green sea turtle here at the aquarium, and she came to us from the Clearwater Aquarium in Clearwater, Florida. And they actually found her on the beaches, washed up in 2020, February of 2020, so in the cold winter months. And they housed her for almost 3 years, rehabilitating her, getting her back to well again. And then she was evaluated for release and deemed non-releasable. And so she now gets to spend the rest of her life here at the aquarium.
When we first put the plans for this building together, we wanted to be able to tell some stories and have some significant ambassadors for the species that are in the wild. Even before we brought Tortellini here, we knew a sea turtle could be one of those stories. And the fact that we think that she was hit by a boat, rehabbed successfully, and unfortunately can't go back to the wild, it's a perfect story to be able to tell the visitors that are coming to our zoo how we might be able to help.
Tortellini has a really full life here at the aquarium. She interacts with her keeper, she interacts with her environment a lot, but she does have a buoyancy issue. She has what's called positive buoyancy syndrome. And what that means is that the air in her tissues has kind of migrated down towards her tail section, which lifts her back end up. And in her case, the angle is pretty steep. So she actually can't swim level very well, and especially when she's resting, she kind of rests with her head sort of bent at an odd angle, and we want to try and correct that for her. A real common solution that a lot of places have found to help correct that buoyancy syndrome is to add weight to the outside of a turtle's shell. And that can take many, many forms. In fact, we've tried many, many forms here at the zoo. The most common and kind of old school way to do it was to glue a weight directly to the shell using epoxy. We tried that. Tortellini is actually, like I said, a very active turtle, and she didn't really like the feel of that weight directly attached to her shell, so she rubbed it off. So then we had the idea, okay, let's try putting a pouch that was soft that the weight could go into. Maybe that was the trick. Well, what happened is she didn't like that either, and so she rubbed it until it came off. So what we've decided now is to come up with an external way of applying weight to kind of help balance her out. That's where our friends at KCNSC stepped in, and they've helped design something for us.
Well, I'm a longtime friend of the zoo, and I come to the zoo quite often, and I knew about Tortellini's condition. And I saw this article on NPR about another turtle that this problem was addressed by using a custom 3D printed sea turtle harness. And I thought, we have all the capabilities to do that. And so I reached out and started the process rolling at KCNSC.
So once we formed a team, we all got in a room and we're just brainstorming like, what tools are we gonna need to actually get her shell fitted? It's not a really symmetrical thing. It's not a normal shape. So that turned us to 3D scanning, which we then were able to leverage for the design process and figure out where we can actually attach a harness. And once that we had the 3D scan, we were actually able to make a full-scale model of her shell with additive manufacturing, 3D printing, that we were then able to kind of sketch out on. We were able to draw up in a room some various design and fixture points, then make a prototype to understand if it's going to work before we had to come out and put it on a live sea turtle. Putting the harness on for the first time, it actually went on really well. The zookeepers had mentioned that they were kind of surprised at how well and easy it was to actually put on, and the fitment's really easy to get on and off.
The fit was perfect for Tortellini, and so what we were looking at was kind of how she was going to react to it. She's getting really used to it. She's getting used to the handling. It's a low stress situation for all of us, and it's been really great.
The actual demonstration was amazing. To actually see it work, because we've been working on this for a while, and to see it actually help her have normal turtle behavior was wonderful. My favorite part of the whole project has been seeing this come to fruition and seeing it make an impact, a positive impact on Tortellini's quality of life.
Hands down, favorite part has been the collaboration with KCNSC. They have been fantastic partners working with us. It's just been a really great partnership.
It's oftentimes hard to make a connection with another facility that's outside the animal realm. But in this particular case, it was a perfect fit. Maybe other institutions will see what we have going on and they'll utilize the same technology to help with animals at their facilities. And who knows, maybe we'll have some other things that they can do with other animals down the road.